In what will become and shall be known as today's video, we'll be exploring the top 25 spiritual albums of the all-time centuries. We'll begin our journey now. Greetings and excuse me. Thank you for joining me for this top 25 hard rock albums of all time. I remind you, please like and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it. That would be complete without including David and the Giants. David and the Giants from Laurel, Mississippi, now stationed in Georgia. They came about in 1977, switching to a Christian format, Christian rock. They continued recording together through 1999, and they still do projects all the time. David Huff has a studio in Georgia. The Huff family, Keith Thibodeau and Gerald Hagen, and Owen Hale and Denon Dearman. David and the Giants toured with Keith Thibodeau, best known as Little Ricky on I Love Lucy. They had a major hit with Here's My Heart in the 90s on the Hot 100. David Huff still performs and does solo work. You should check out his stuff online also. They're a band with a lot of history. In the 80s, they were signed with CBS Priority Records in Nashville, Tennessee. You should check out their entire history online. You can read their whole story. They've been through a lot. They've been together a long time. David and the Giants. So here we go. Top 25 spiritual hard rock albums of all time. Number 25. Steve Taylor is one of the most influential musicians and producers in music and over the past 3 decades. Born Roland Stephen Taylor, or Steve Taylor, as he's known as, he has been a part of Chevelle Guevara. He's also founded the company Squint Entertainment, produced albums for Sixpence None the Richer, Chevelle, Burlap to Cashmere, and others. The Newsboys, one of those. And Steve Taylor and the Perfect Foil. He's also worked with Peter Fuller of the Newsboys, Jimmy Abeg, and John Mark Painter. He is a singer, songwriter, record producer, and filmmaker, music executive, and actor from California, and he comes in at number 25. Number 24, Reliant K. Number 24, Reliant K is an American Christian alternative rock band, active from 1998 to present. They are with the Gotee Records, Capitol Records, Jive Records, and RCA Record labels. This group is a following within the rock and alternative rock scene. They have several studio albums and a Christmas album. They also have several Grammy Awards, including Best Gospel Album and some Dove Awards. They discovered commercial success with their studio albums in the Billboard Top 200, and they debuted at number 15, selling over 2 million copies. Certified with the RIAA. At number 23, Hoi Polloi. Many of these musicians have had chart success on both spiritual charts and on mainstream top 100 charts in the Billboard magazine. Number 23, Hoi Polloi. This group from New Zealand, and in the early to mid 90s, they released albums Spin Me and Happy Ever After, crossing over into college and commercial alternative radio. Coming in at number 22. We've got Dakota Motor Company. Many of you may remember Peter King from the sports show on MTV. He also had a band called Dakota Motor Company that in the early to mid 90s did very well on alternative charts. A band that is still going to this day called Dakota Motor Company. Still successful and going strong. Number 21, The Call. A couple of members of The Call were from Oklahoma and relocated where they formed in Santa Cruz, California. I have a few videos online. You should check it out. Number 20, Blenderhead. Blenderhead. How much can I say about Blenderhead? This is one of the best bands on the early Tooth and Nail record label. Check out all of their stuff. Their whole catalog. They have a diverse set of tunes. My favorite is Prime Candidate for Burnout. Pound for Pound. It's one of my favorite bands. Check out their wide variety of tunes online. That's Blenderhead with a B. Number 19. For a little bit of ska. We'll all agree. No, sit down back there. We all agree that the OC Supertones or the Supertones were a dynamic and great band that came onto the music scene. Supertones are here to put a smile on your face and to help you party. A dynamic band with tens of thousands of followers. They were super successful in their efforts. The Innocence Mission is an indie folk band composed of Karen Paris and her husband Don Paris and Mike Bitts. The band was formed in Lancaster, Pennsylvania when members met during a school production of Godspell. Although the members of the band contributed their music, Karen Paris is the main writer. The Innocence Mission had lots of actual mainstream success, and they even charted. Check out their videos on YouTube, Amazon, and on Apple Music. At number 17, Flyleaf. Flyleaf performed around the United States in 2003 until releasing their eponymous debut album Flyleaf in 2005. Flyleaf's third album, New Horizons, was released on October of 2012. Shortly before the release, the lead vocalist Lacey Sturm announced her departure. Kristen May took over for lead vocal. Get to like and subscribe to CrashBaileyMusic.com. Crash Bailey on all the other 16. Sixpence, None the Richer. I mean, what can you say about this band? It's an alternative rock band. They eventually relocated to Nashville, Tennessee from Texas. I caught them back in Atlanta in 1990. The lineup changed a little bit. Of course, everyone knows Kiss Me, but they had some other success with their original song Breathe Your Name and covers of Don't Dream It's Over and There She Goes. Great band, Sixpence None the Richer. Look them up. At number 15, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Joshua Tree, U2. Everybody knows U2. Up until the Rattle and Hum time period, they were a certain kind of band. They were a heavy-hitting alternative band, edgy. It had some inspirational, spiritual songs that people connected to in a whole nother level. U2, the Joshua Tree album. One of the best albums of all time. Number 14, Third Day. Number 14 is Third Day. Third Day was from Marietta, Georgia. During the 1990s, they were one of the biggest bands. Lead singer Mac Powell, guitarist Mark Lee. This band was blessed with a string of hits and awards and nominations. You can find their stuff on Apple Music. Don't forget to like and subscribe to CrashBaileyMusic.com. Crash Bailey to the last half of the countdown. I want to mention some honorable mentions. mxpx and stryper. Of course, lending lots of music to our catalog. Let's proceed with the countdown. Not sure you could go anywhere in the late 90s, early 2000s without hearing Switchfoot somewhere in your vicinity. At some point in your life, whenever there was music playing, Switchfoot was probably going. An American rock band from San Diego, Switchfoot had awards for the Grammys for Best Rock Gospel Album and the World Music Award for World's Best Album in 2014. MercyMe. MercyMe, an American music band founded in Edmond, Oklahoma. You can check out MercyMe's entire story in the movie I Can Only Imagine. Number 12, Jars of Clay. Jars of Clay were a rock band from Nashville, Tennessee. They met at college at Greenville College in Greenville, Illinois. The site of a lot of people met there actually in Greenville. Got together. Jars of Clay, the Music Builds tour, current tour, and also Grammy Awards for Best Pop Contemporary Gospel Album 2003, 2001, and 1998. And then nominations for Grammy Awards for Best Pop Contemporary Gospel Album those same years. And nominations at the American Music Awards for Favorite Contemporary Inspirational Artist 2005 and 2003. And then fun fact, on this day, 6 years ago, the song Age of Immature Mistakes was released by Jars of Clay. Know that I meant on the date of this video, right? Just making sure I don't want any letter. 11, Lifehouse. Lifehouse, an American rock band from Los Angeles who came to the mainstream in 2001. First we heard of Lifehouse. Their inspirational songs got them American Music Awards nomination for Favorite Pop Rock New Artist 2002, Billboard Music Award for Modern Rock Track of the Year, and then awards in Billboard for Rock New Artist of the Year 2001, and Billboard Award for Male New Artist of the Year 2001. I'll stand up and shout when I talk about this next band. At number 10, DC Talk. Jesus Freak was the biggest album of all time, 1994. There's not a lot I can say that you don't already know. Every member of the group, DC Talk, went on to become solo artists. everything kind of got kicked off from when they were on Arsenio Hall. I remember that was a big deal. Number 9, The Fray. The Fray is an American rock band from Denver, Colorado. Formed in 2002 with schoolmates Isaac and Joe. They achieved success with the release of their first album, The Fray. Went on to win lots of Billboard awards and Grammy nominations, The Fray. In 2007, one of the biggest bands around. 8, POD. Payable on Death is a metal band formed in 1992, based in San Diego, California. Coming in at 7, Red. American rock band from Nashville, Tennessee, formed in 2002. Check out Red's latest single, From the Ashes. Coming in at number 6, Black Veil Brides, an American rock band based in Hollywood, California. The group formed in 2006 in Cincinnati, Ohio. Check out Black Veil Brides on Apple Music and YouTube. I present to you the top 5. Number 5, Chevelle, an American rock band formed in Illinois in 1995. The band was originally composed of members in 2005, and then the bassist subbed in and he was replaced by Pete and Sam's brother-in-law, Dean Bernardi. Chevelle has been nominated for Billboard Awards, and 17 years ago today, the song Comfortable Liar was released. And I'm talking, of course, about 8/27/2019. At number 4, got Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter was an American Christian metal band from Seattle, Washington. Demon Hunter's style is known for combining new metal sounds and qualities of ones heard in metalcore. Number 3, Sinai Beach. Started in the year 2000, Sinai Beach was begun by C.J. Anderson, guitarist Logan Lambert, and drummer Mike Dunlap, along with bassist Jeff Santo. Members of Farling Cycle, they recorded and gained the attention of No Innocent Victim drummer Jason Dunn. Then shortly after signing with Dunn's label Face Down Records, guitarist Mike joined on guitar. The 5 began to write material for the second recording, becoming the band's first full release, When Breath Escapes. Number 2, we have a 2-way tie. This is involving O Sleeper and also Becoming the Archetype. Both bands did an enormous job of breaking into the scene in 2007. Check them out. They're online. O Sleeper's on tour currently, and they're a great band. Our number 1 song comes to us from a band that was formed in Memphis, Tennessee in 1996. The band was nominated for Grammy Awards, Billboard Awards, and won the Billboard Music Award for Top Christian Album of 2011. It's Skillet. It's Skillet. So they also have been around since 1996. I was able to go see them one time in the 90s. I haven't seen them since then, but widely lauded victorious debuts of number 1 both on Top Rock Album and Christian charts. Number 3 on the Billboard Top Current Album chart, multi-platinum, launched victorious war tour. There you have it for the top 25 crossover albums of all time. I appreciate you for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Crash Bailey at Crash Bailey Music. I'm taking us out with a song called Take Me Away that I wrote.